We're talking with Mark Josephson, CEO of Outside In, and we're in his offices today. Mark is speaking at our local online advertising conference, doing some great things at Outside In. Tell us, give us a quick update on Outside In.
So we are really moving very quickly. It's a great time to be in local. We're hard at work here in our offices and around the country organizing the web by neighborhood. And that means content and advertising. So we're working with hundreds of local media companies across the web and thousands and hundreds of thousands of local advertisers to help them reach their target audiences every single day in 57,000 neighborhoods across the country.
Are there any examples that these advertisers are getting results beyond just branding?
Absolutely, because all of the pricing is performance-based. So we're working to organize all of the fragmented local advertising channels. The local advertising universe is incredibly fragmented, and our core competency from day one has been in organizing fragmented sources of content and information by location. So we've spent the first part of our life doing that around content, and we build hyperlocal and neighborhood-focused sections for lots of publishers across the country, and we're now starting to do the same thing for local advertisers by bringing all of the disparate channels together in a way that makes conversion and success happen for those advertisers.
One of the things that we hear from many local media companies is they don't need guys like you. They can do it all themselves. Why do they need a company like an Outside In or any other technology provider, a Patch or whomever? You know, what do you guys bring to the table that these local media companies can't replicate?
Well, number one, we've been built from the start to be a partner to media companies, and that's enabled us to have a laser focus on building our products and services to fill the gaps that actually exist within these organizations. Publishers who may have plenty of editorial, but not enough to cover every neighborhood in their market. And we also know that as good as a local sales force may be, they're still at best selling 30–40% of their inventory at or near rate card, and that means there's lots of opportunity for a hyper-local and hyper-focused partner to help them those gaps.
And you mentioned a significant increase in the rate that you can get for what's basically remnant space, or space that's not used.
So we don't like the word remnant, we like the word underappreciated or underloved. Branded, well-lit impression, a partner site and market are valuable to advertisers, and so our ability to aggregate local advertisers from disparate sources, we've been able to use our targeting data applied to that inventory to demonstrate increased yield 2, 3, 4x sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Some media companies would view you as a competitor in some way in local markets. Would you see it that way?
No, we're working exclusively to partner with local media companies. We have an owned and operated site at Outside.in that is a playground for testing and formats. Everything we do that we put on that site rolls to our partner sites on purpose. We are not focused on building a direct-to-consumer brand. You
obviously believe in the future of local media, that they're going to have a lot of staying power out there. Why is that?
Brand relationships and audience. There's no denying the leadership position that local media companies have in their markets. And then there's long-standing relationships with local advertisers. Local advertising has to be sold. It's not bought. And we think that the people with the best relationships with local advertisers ultimately win.
Thank you for your time. We really appreciate you participating in the conference and look forward to your session.
My pleasure. Thanks so much.